Hi, friend. Hi, friend. Hi, friend. Hi, friend. Hi, friend. So, I started my lock journey in May 2025, and is it has been what, like a little over 7 months, almost 8 months since I've had locks. I don't know if they're mini locks, micro locks, sister locks, but I know that they're locks because since I started it, I never unraveled it. I just kept retying it. So I'll insert a picture. I started my lock journey. What had happened was I wanted to go to somebody to get them done, right? Because I was so concerned that the parts would not be straight and that I would mess it up. So I went to this African salon and I said, well, how much do you charge? Do you even do this service? She said, yes, let me see your hair. I had a cap on at the time. So when I took my cap off, she was like, oh, okay, 2,000. 2,000 what? Dollars? She was like, yeah. I said, you sure? And then she said, come closer. And mind you, while she's telling me that it's $2,000, there's a lady sitting in the chair and she's doing some work on her hair. The lady was like, so then she said to come closer. So I went closer and she pulled my hair. She looked at the texture. She felt it. She looked at the length and she was like, I'm actually going to have to charge you more because I was like, first of all, we're starting at $2,000 to give me micro locks. And she was like, yeah, your hair is like really long. And I'm like, bro, what? I decided that I was no longer gonna do that. I was gonna go home that day and figure out my micro locks. So, what I did was I went home, I washed my hair, and I just gave myself regular twists. I put a mirror in front of me, behind me, and I parted my hair the best that I could. And I gave myself twists, double strand twists. And as the days go by, when it was time for me to freshen it up, like about 2 weeks in, I washed my hair with the twists in. And then when my hair air dried, I basically took one and split it into two or three depending on how thick it was, and I kept that for 2 weeks, and then I washed my hair again with the hairstyle in, and then when my hair finished drying, I took one again and then I split it again, and I just kept on going. And so since then I've just been I reached a size that I like. And so initially what I noticed, I just washed my hair, by the way. So initially what I noticed is that, especially around the perimeters, my hair would unravel. And I would have to like go in and redo it because it was so small. So what I decided to do is to be consistent with just moisturizing my hair, and I can do better actually. But what I tend to do is use a spray bottle of water and spray it on my hair, and then I go in with olive oil and lock in that moisture with that olive oil. I'll put it on my scalp and I'll put it on my hair. So this is basically what my hair is looking like. I usually let it grow out a bit because I don't retwist my hair every week or every 2 weeks. I just can't. It's too much. It really is. Do you know what it is to like go through all of this one by one? It's a lot. And I can't do it every weekend, right? So what I like to do is just let my hair breathe. I try not to manipulate it. I put it in protective styles, and I really need to do better at maintaining moisture and not wearing my hair dry. Oh my gosh. I don't use gel. I used to use gel, but as of late, me and the gel thing, today what I'm gonna do is I am going to show you how I retwist my hair. So the first thing that I do, as you can see, I just took it out of the ponytail, and so I'm gonna turn around and show you how I get this done, right? So I want to make sure that you can at least see, right? And then I'm gonna just like feel it out, just part it in the middle with my fingers, right? And put this in a scrunchie because I have clips. I've got these clips that I use. So one's there, and then I'm gonna do another half. And I'm basically gonna start with this section. So this is gonna take all day. It's gonna take a long time. It is now 7:40 a.m. in the morning, right? 7:40 a.m. It is a holiday, so I probably should have done this over the weekend, but I was so busy trying to like catch up on doing chores and whatnot. But as you can see, my hair is parted in its respective sections, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use this on my hair to just give it a bit of moisture. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get my needle. I don't know what this is called. I don't know if it's like, I really don't know. But this is the needle that I use to tie my hair. That's what it looks like, right? So you basically like put your hair through here. You take this part and you go through the root. But I'll show you what it looks like. Remember the time that I started, right? I'll be back. We'll see how long it takes me to get my entire head done. I don't even think that I'll be able to get the whole thing done today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go along the perimeter of my hair and then move in towards the middle so I can really see how much I can get done. And I'm not about to sit here all day, okay? Because one thing they don't tell you is that, first of all, when you start your lock journey, your hair will shrink, okay? When you start, if you started like I did and you just put regular twists in your hair, it'll look beautiful, it'll look fabulous. And then as your hair starts to lock, it will shrink, okay? Your hair will look shorter than it as you're pulling it to see the length, it no longer pulls. It just stays the same length, right? And so it just continues to grow. What you need to do is just continue to always moisturize your hair. Make sure that you're taking good care of it. Popcorn. He is in his litter, so. You hear him? He's like, let me know when you're done, please. He's in his litter box after he pees or what does whatever he needs to do. He likes to like scratch it and cover it up. So that's what he's doing in the background. Are you done? Thank you. He's so smart. But anyway, yeah, where was I? Yeah, so these are the different things that you go through with your hair. And for me personally, I started locking my hair because I was tired of getting up every single morning trying to find a hairstyle, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my hair. A lot of times when I don't want to do my hair, all I have to do is take it out of its bonnet or out of its scarf, let my hair down and go, right? And I don't have to do it every week. I don't have to style it every weekend. I can still wear it in a updo and a low do and a bun, like whatever, right? And I love that my hair is getting so thick. Initially, my hair was so thin. Like, I think that I naturally have thin strands, but to just see how my hair is thickening, I love it. Yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue with this process and then I'll give you an update soon. All right, hopefully I still have this smile on my face because Joe, retwisting, retying, doing your locks, it takes time, honey. It takes time. So you wanna establish the pattern that works best for you. I was not willing to pay $2,000 to get my hair done. And so I went home, and the thing is, when I retie my hair, sometimes some of the stray strands around the hair gets pulled into it, and so the hair is not always straight. I don't even worry about that. Okay, I try to get it as get the part to remain as straight as it possibly can. But realistically, I don't have eyes at the back of my head. I should get a mirror, a big enough mirror that I can see that. But girl. And also when you're retying, you don't want to like pull too tight. You see how I can pull my hair and there's still a bit of space there? You never, at least in my opinion, I feel like if you twist your hair too much, it's going to put stress, right? So much stress on the hair. So you want it to be loose, but you also want it to be neat, right? So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like I said, hopefully by the time I come back on and show you the progress, I'm still smiling. All right, let's do this. Your girl's still smiling. But it is now 4:26 p.m. Girl, what? I'm tired. As you can see, I only did the perimeter, right? The middle of my head is not done, and if I had done it, I would not be able to say that I've completed the front and can style it for work in the morning. So I decided to stick to just doing around my head. And at some point, maybe during the week, one day when I'm bored or something, if I'm ever bored, I'll just pick one out at a time and just do one lock at a time. But until then, we are doing the perimeter and we are styling this here and leaving it in the style and going, okay? I've done this side. Can you see the back? Right? How neat, how neat, how neat and nice. Yes, 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 yes. So let me just do one in the front. I have like a few more in the front. As you can see, you can clearly see that this one's done and this side isn't, right? And then right here isn't done. Again, just doing the perimeter. So let's see. I need to do this one in the front. See how scruffy it looks? So all I've been doing is literally just using my finger to really just part the hair because like I said, I have had this hair just growing for more than 2 weeks. And so I haven't retied in a while. So after washing, I just let it air dry. I put some olive oil on it. Really just a tad bit. And just to soften it up a little bit more, because the thing about it is, how I feel is that if I don't moisturize my hair before tying it, what will happen is that when I go in and out and up and down, I feel like it's going to be too much friction on my hair. So that's why I apply some lotion to it. And I only do it to the root for now. And then I slip my hair in the needle, right? And I follow a pattern. So I'm going to go to the left, down, to the right, up, to the left. And I'm just going to repeat that pattern, right? Until I feel my hair is tightening. I'm not going to do it tight to the point where it's going to give me a headache or the needle can't pass through anymore. Once the needle feels snug on my scalp, I'm going to stop right there, because I don't want to be applying too much pressure and pulling my hair out of my scalp or putting too much tension on the root, right? I still want to be able to have a good night rest. And see, that's what, after I was done, that's what the root looks like. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some more lotion, hair lotion, right? Rub it together and rub it down the hair, right? Once that's rubbed down the hair, then I will go like this. I will do this to palm roll it. I am going to double strand twist the leave out. So that is how I get my curls, right? I just twist the end like this. It's a double strand twist. Okay? Yeah, I'm tired. Once that double strand twist is done, I'm going to go ahead and palm roll again. I might not be the best palm roller. I don't know how this works, but it works for me. And voila! See? My hair's all neat. And then I'll just continue. So for this, I'll probably just finish these two. You see how they look scruffy? Yeah, I'll probably just finish these two and call it a day. I'm going to style it and then I will be finito. Your girl is exhausted. My back hurts. I really need somebody to like style my hair for me. Somebody who's not going to charge me $2,000, because what? In this economy? You have no idea how good it feels to be done. I am beat, darling, beat. All right, so now I just need to figure out what style I'm gonna put it in. Yeah, I can work with this. Yes, yes. And then, okay, so for the hair that I don't use, what I did, see, it's not a lot, but I mean, it is a lot compared to what I did twist, right? So with this, I'm just gonna add some moisture to it until I can get to it during the week or whenever. Right. It's really important that your hair is moisturized, that it's not dry all the time. You want to give it some love and some moisture. And so now the big part is figuring out what hairstyle I'm gonna give to my hair, right? Look at that. Retwisted by who? By yourself? Aha. Uh-huh. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Oh my gosh. And then let's get this one out. Ja Rastafari. I don't know why I do that. I'm not even Rasta. Yeah. See, they don't need to know that the middle isn't done. They don't need to know anything. So I think What style am I gonna do? I don't know, but maybe I can like, I don't know, maybe I can just like braid to like an inside, maybe, right? Maybe do like this. I'm really winging it right now. I really don't know. I don't really like that one. Hmm. Let's see. I've got my mirror here that I'm looking into, and maybe I can. Hold on. I can do something. I'm a creative, right? I'm a creative person. I can do like an inside twist, like a flat braiding style, right? And not do it tight. That way, whoa. Yeah. That way, yeah, it doesn't feel like there's too much pressure on my hair, you know? Oh, that's cutesy, right? And then what I'm gonna do is, I guess I can braid the other side, maybe? Right? This wasn't the style that I originally wanted, but girl, it's getting dark. I want to go grocery shopping and get off the road before it gets even darker. Um, yeah. I can always loose it out like during the week or, whenever, and change the style. But for right now, I just need to hurry up and go handle my business and come back in this house. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this scrunchie and just simply grab the hair in the back. Oh, that's cute, right? Right? And that'll be the style for tomorrow at least. Mhm. I love it. 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 So, voila. All right, so let me go tie this down and get ready to go grocery shopping because, honey, that is it. That's, beloved, is it. Look at my face, how oily it is. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's go. I'm already getting tired. I've been doing this all day. My butt hurts, my back hurts, my arms hurt. Let's go. Until next time, remember that no matter what the hour may unfold, God's already got it figured out. And if He is working on it, you don't need to worry about it. Just pray about it. All right. Bye.